I remember the first record deal I got with Virgin Records. It was in the mid-90s. And the man who signed me, his name was John Brown, he said, "You're a good artist." He said, "But when you find your voice, you're going to be a great artist." I think now I finally realized what I should be, not only what I should be writing about, but what I'm comfortable writing about, what's true to me. So yeah, without a question, I think I found my voice. The music I listened to growing up as a child fed my soul, whether it was dark and sad, whether it was uplifting, whether it was preachy, whether it was just danceable, whatever it was, there was a certain energy that went into music that let me know that that artist cared about me. A certain music, a certain energy in the music that let the people know that the artist was with them, you know? What you see is what you get, the dramatics. It takes me back to seeing my uncles with their afros. That song reminds me of my childhood seeing strong men. Seeing strong men and strong men that gave back to their communities, that worked in the yard and that, you know, when men were men, I guess. Cloud Nine takes me back to a very poignant educational time in my life where I got a serious education about growing up and what happens to adults when they get caught on drugs, hooked on drugs, and what happens to a society as a result of that. That's Cloud Nine. People Make the World Go Round, probably one of my favorite songs of all time. Stylistics, probably, you know, some of the best songs ever written. Without a doubt, some of the best arrangements. It takes me back to a very innocent time, a time of beauty, a time of peace, a time of fulfillment, like where you're completely satisfied with the sounds and the visuals that are around you. If You Want Me to Stay, another probably one of my favorite songs ever. Sly and the Family Stone, probably one of my personal, like the most influential artists to me. Like when people listen to a lot of my music, they say, well, we hear a lot of Prince. And I say, well, if you dig a little deeper, you'll hear a little bit more Sly. Everybody always talks about Songs in the Key of Life, without question, a legendary record. But my song, my album of Stevie Wonder is Inner Visions. When I listen to Visions, without question, to this day, it still takes me to a place of such peace and such beauty that it will, without question, it makes me cry. It will bring a tear to my eye. The truth and the feeling that is put into that song is what every artist should aspire to be. Poison to the People, it's an old story, you know, selling out, selling your soul to for money, for power, for fame. And it basically addresses two sides, you know, white and black. What white people have done to sell their souls and feed poison to the people, what black people have done, and what we as a people on a whole have done to feed poison to the people and not give them the opportunity for growth, for education. When it comes to words, and when people ask me about my words and my lyrics to my songs, I make a conscious effort to find the right word, always, to put into a song that makes the best description that can be globally understood, not just this group or that group or whatever. You know, I try to fall back a little bit, if you will, on the slang and choose my words carefully, because I realize that as an artist, my words are feeding the next generation of not only songwriters and creative people, but the next generation of doctors and lawyers and scientists and teachers. So words are very, very important.
I'ma be the worst black man that I can be, but I'ma sell a whole lot of records to white folk, 'cause I'm a buck dance coon and get on TV, and I'm I'ma embarrass a whole lot of my folk. Cause I'ma tell them I've been shot, been in jail. I sold drugs and I made bail, and I'ma glamorize it all. Y'all take the fall. Cause what I did was I signed a book to sell my soul, and I achieved well by feeding poison to the people. Feeding poison to the people. I'ma be the worst white man that I can be. I'ma teach my children to hate black folk, and I'ma start wars and send your babies to die. And take no responsibility, check my brushstroke, while I paint a picture for you, red, white, and blue, and a picture for me in shades of green, and put God in the middle. And I'ma lie more than just a little, cause I wanna be rich. Ain't life a stench? Ooh, so yes, I signed. The story goes, I'ma be where the money flows. I'ma be where the money be. I'ma be where the money's free. No resistance from the good, no resistance. Because I want that dough, so want that dough, so I signed, so I signed, and I achieve well by achieving poison to the feeding. Yes, I would.